please welcome to the stage, Kamahl.
Good evening. You have no idea how happy and what is an honor to be in this, what I call the temple of music, the opera house. Even as I say it, I find it hard to believe. I was here in 1973 to do my first show in November, and I did altogether 30 shows here. Now, but that was a long time ago. But a short time ago, somebody said to me, Kamahl, in fact, there are a couple of questions they said. One of them said, why are people so unkind? And the other question was, how old are you? I said, I have reached the stage in life where I no longer take vitamins, I take preservatives. And I hope they keep working for a little longer. You know, I came to this country a long time ago. In fact, in 1953. But in 1958, I was nearly deported. Through no fault of the immigration department, it was just that I was too obsessed with playing sport and wanting to be accepted in this country, where I was, in those days, I was one of the very few black people in the streets in Adelaide. But thanks to a very sympathetic immigration official, one Bill Schneider, he ignored the orders from Canberra not to deport me. Amen to that. But along the way, a few things happened, and few of the things I didn't even dare dream of came true. But along the way, there were also a few lemons. So I learned in life that if life hands you a lemon, try and make lemonade. And one of the lemons was that in 1988, when Australia was celebrating its bicentenary, I was a 21-year-old FBA, foreign-born Australian. And in anticipation of taking part in that, I prepared a few words. I'm not a writer. I just adapted some words I wanted to say about this country that has given me so much and my family. But when I rang the organizers to say, I haven't received your invitation, they said, Kamahl, we didn't send you one. It's funny now, it wasn't funny then. So I tried every which way. I tried to call the Premier, Barry Unsworth. He said, I can't help you. So I went to the Prime Minister, Mr. Bob Hawke. He said, Kamahl, this is not a union matter. I can't help you either. Anyway, the bicentenary concert came and went. I couldn't even begin to watch it. 6 months later, I was invited by a man called Eric Neal, Sir Eric Neal, to sing these couple of songs that I was rejected by the organization at a dinner for Prince Edward for the Duke of Edinburgh Awards. And I shared those words, and he was kind enough to tell his mom and dad about it. And the next day, I was so taken up with it, with the result, the response, I wrote a letter to Sir Donald Bradman with the words and the song. He wrote me a kindest letter 4 days later that I treasure it more than anything else, and that was the beginning of a 13-year friendship with the greatest cricketer that ever lived. All because every day I wake up now, since becoming an Australian some 45 years ago, I ask myself, what is Australia to me? And I ask you right now, if you're an Australian, an FBA or an FTA, a fair dinkum or a foreign-born Australian, what does this country mean to you? So while you're thinking of your answer, I will tell you what this wonderful country means to me. To begin at the beginning, it's the house I live in, my neighbors down the street, the proud and smiling faces of the people that I meet, the children in the playground, Christmas in the sun, the g'day and the handshake, that's Australia to me. The town I live in, the friends that I have found, people who just came here from nations all around, those who built this country, the air of feeling free, and the right to speak your own mind, that's Australia to me. Words of Banjo Patterson, McKellar and Henry Lawson, the deeds of brave old Anzacs, that's Sir Donald Bradman, Dick Costello and Dame Joan. There's Smithy and Ben Lexon, achievers without peers, and the dreaming of a people who've been here 1,000,000 years. The land I live in, the goodness everywhere, a place of wealth and beauty with enough for all to share. Yes, I love this sunburned country. So vital, young and free, with a promise for tomorrow, that's Australia to me. But it's the people, yes, especially the people, that's Australia to me.